Hello there, beautiful Aquarius. Thank you so much for joining me today. I sincerely appreciate y'all's patience. I know it's been a minute since I started the no contact readings, and then stuff happened, like, with my stuff. Like, I had to go take care of some things, and I had medical appointments, and I'm back. So for now, let's go with what we have. I sincerely, again, thank you so much for being patient and understanding. If you are a returning subscriber, sincerely, thank you for being an awesome supporter of my channel. And if you are a new subscriber or follower, welcome to the channel. Or if you're a new viewer, welcome to the channel. Wow. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for showing up, and I hope you enjoy this reading, which will be a no contact reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Venus, and rising signs. I will pull some messages here to see what things you need to be paying attention to for your own well-being during this no contact, as well as check in with you and them with tarot and see what's going on between the both of you, or where things are headed for the both of you at this time. As always, everyone here is super welcome. I do enjoy reading your comments, so feel free to let me know how you're doing, timestamp any part of the reading, or claim any part of the reading if you'd like, or talk about it. Cross watchers, you're super welcome here. Thank you for showing up if you're a cross watcher. No hate, nothing but love, but I am a very direct reader, so please keep that in mind. I did start uploading back in September, so I'm somewhat new here, so your support of this channel means a lot to me, but more importantly, I'm looking to grow a collective here. I do have a lot of uh, different styles of readings I plan for the channel, and I actually created some playlists for some of the things I've done already. So, I'm still growing here, and I sincerely appreciate you stopping by. So if you do hit subscribe, don't forget to hit the notification bell for future uploads. I really do generally upload weekly, but this past few months, it's been something after another after another. All good. I'm very, very thankful and blessed. I'm very happy to be here with everyone. So that's the end of that. And yeah, by the way, all my uploads are usually premieres. That's how I feel like sometimes the algorithm works with me. So I do extend these greetings for that reason, just to give everybody a chance to kind of check in. So if you're watching this after the premiere, feel free to skip. I know I'm saying it towards the end, but next time you can just skip this part. That's fine, okay? So let's see here, my beautiful Aquarius. What does the universe want you to pay attention to at this time for your well-being, for your own good during this no contact? What's the message for you from your higher self, or your higher good? Okay, what do you need to know, Aquarius? We have slow down. Okay, so your message is to avoid burnout. Do not do too much too fast. Going slower lets you appreciate the miracle of the moment and the richness of your life. All right, so things, you could be kind of burning yourself out here, kind of doing things to keep your mind off of the situation, this current breakup or no contact. You could be in overdrive mode. You could be the type of person that just takes on too much anyway. And I feel like the universe just wants you to take a minute and breathe, focus on your own well-being, not just from a health perspective, but that way you can enjoy the moment and value the richness in that moment that's showing up for you. All right, I feel like anything you are doing is coming from a good place with good intentions, but if you're not going to slow down, you may end up burning out or hitting some type of a bump that may have to set you back. So take it easy on yourself. If you're working out too much because you're trying to stay distracted because you don't want to think about this breakup or whatever, slow down. If you are working too much, slow down. If you're eating too much, slow down. Whatever it is, you know your situation best, my beautiful Aquarius. I love you all so much, okay? So let's see what's going on with you in this energy. Please show us the messages that we need to know or see at this time for my beautiful Aquarius. All right. All right. So we have a player energy here. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay. Someone's driving somebody else crazy here. All right, very manipulative energy, like straight off the bat. That's the first thing I'm getting here with this person. They do try to pretend like they're not doing anything and they're like just innocent and charming, but there's a game here at play. Anxiety, it's causing you anxiety. Yeah, there's just some uncertainties here. Some stress is coming through for you. I feel like you really need to protect your aura and your energy. Maybe you think of the stuff that you're doing. We're dealing with an ex-lover, okay? So somebody here, I feel like you're really like thinking about this person, you possibly miss them. There's definitely an old flame vibe here coming through, but I feel like this person, this ex-lover, is also being very nostalgic. They can't get you off their mind. Even if you take long breaks, this is somebody that I feel like from time to time either checks in or tries to test the waters to kind of see, where things are. But it ends up always being that, the memories are just a little too sore or too hard to completely get over. There could have been lack of closure for some of you. But you guys are both in each other's space right now energetically. You guys are really thinking about one another. Yeah, this situation led to a heartbreak. I feel like the betrayal part has been very strong. This it feels like something here, like the betrayal isn't just basic reconciliation. You guys, this is a classic. I was gonna call it a loadout. I don't know if I'm ever gonna come across somebody that knows what a loadout is. It's a game thing. It's a gamer thing. But anyways, this whole deck here is already like, it's like by design talking about a sincere heartbreak that has left things in a very bad place. Some of you may be feeling a little grief. Somebody wants a second chance is the bottom line. The hurt is too much. Okay, maybe maybe it could have been not just like an ex-lover, energy between the both of you. Maybe there could have been some type of proposal, marriage, super important things. Some of you could have gone through life together, like ups and downs, like some heavy stuff. So, but I feel like this person may take you or the situation or your relationship for granted a lot. But the desire here to make things right, they miss you. I feel like they miss you. Somebody wants to get back together. It's as easy as that. The reunion is on the horizon. It is definitely to be desired, but this manipulation or this kind of person that pulls at your heart, kind of runner chaser energy, when they leave, they're not finding what they want. They think they can, and they go and they try it out, and it's absolutely just, it feels like bottom of the barrel experiences for them. It doesn't come through as, as powerful as it is when it is with you, because I mean, again, there's a whole like second chances popping up. But nonetheless, I feel like it does put you in a place where anxiety is high. All right, you do feel restless. Some of you, this is somebody that could be like a karmic, so you can't get rid of them. They come in and out of your life, and it's just kind of one of those things. All right. So overall, we have the Seven of Cups in the reverse. Again, it feels like somebody here does leave for options and choices, but they literally kind of, there is nothing better that's out there. There's not that it should be better, but you know what I mean? Nothing compares to you here. And I feel like the whole connection feels like it's lacking purpose. Like right now, things are lacking purpose to see, like, even if they wanted to kind of reconcile and stuff, they're feeling like they lack purpose. So like there's a lot of work that needs to be done, because I feel like we have a temptation chaser here. Somebody that likes to chase things that are very tempting. All right. And I feel like a lot of you, there's strong, like powerful energy, because the Seven of Cups as a card itself is also aligned with Venus. So there's a card, like an energy here where it's not just about who you love, it's how you love, or how you're loving one another. It's what you're doing, right? It's how things are kind of growing in the relationship, the beauty of the romance. And I feel like right now things are in a very confusing state. All right, there's definitely a detachment, but that's not to say because they're with somebody else or you're with somebody else, there's just a detachment altogether. And it feels like, at the current state of things, somebody's trying to escape the truth of how maybe they feel, or the truth that they want to have a relationship, okay, or the truth that their emotions are important to be heard, and they're trying to, like, they're getting in touch with their own emotions. So somebody here is starting to feel that, okay, and it's not the greatest feeling, because it's confusing now. Like, why am I feeling this way? How come I'm feeling this way? And I feel like it's because somebody's realizing, like, the value and the worth of the relationship that's no longer there at this time. Look at that, Ace of Wands for you. And we have the World for them. Okay, so like in terms of how things are making you feel at this time, where your thoughts are with this Ace of Wands, I feel like, you feel there's just something here that's kind of putting you in a very hesitant space, and I don't fault you for that, okay? This is a strong energy here that's coming across as super player energy, or at some point manipulated, betrayed your trust, put you in a place where you struggled, felt some pain. And I feel like the anxiety is still like showing here with the Ace of Wands in reverse. There's a serious setback right now. And there's definitely no passion taking place. So this connection has been offline. The desire to reconcile is there. Somebody is very, very sorry and they want a second chance. We've talked about that. But things are very also confusing emotionally here in terms of which direction to go. Because it's not just because the options, but like what can be the right thing to do right now? How can I come back? How can I make this try? How can I make sure that this time my beautiful Aquarius is going to believe me? How come? What can I do? So that's kind of like the stuckness with the Seven of Cups, okay? And then you're coming in with the feelings of, you know, so much of your time or whatever plans you've had with this person or wherever you were on your journey with them got canceled. Like a lot of things stopped because of this change, okay? And I feel like for a lot of you here, you know, I feel like you don't even know how to start. Like things still feel a little kind of vague, like kind of like not just the clarity aspect, but like you wouldn't even have an idea if a conversation was to start how it would go. Like, you know what I'm saying? There's just been some type of a setback, and I feel like a lot of you do feel hurt. All right, something did just kind of stop. All right, it just got canceled. And I feel like for a lot of you, you know, it's kept you a little frustrated, sure, but like, you know, it's one of those kind of like refreshing things, but at a cost. Okay, so it's like you want to refresh your ace in your heart and open up and be open to things, but right now things are just still, they need some work. They need some, you know, the eyes are closed. There's just some what is it called, absorbing of like acceptance is still happening. All right, it's not, if this person comes and apologizes, for example, it's going to be okay, sure, I heard you, but you're not gonna like run into it. You're gonna like literally like let it sit, because you don't want to go through the pain that they have put you through before. Now in terms of what it is that they want, well, not so much that they want, but how they're feeling right now during this no contact, where their thoughts are, the world. I mean, things are moving very, very slow for them. Things are not necessarily taking place at a fast, fulfilling place, but they want some type of completion, or they want this completion to be a part of the past to start a new beginning. The biggest issue here is sometimes this person moves very slow, depending on where their mood is. And ultimately, like I said earlier up here, it does feel like no matter where they go, even if something they go try it out and whatever, it's because this is a twin flame energy and a connection, and they're kind of tuning into the possibility, but they're not aware that's what's happening. However, I feel like this person, you know, things like where their thoughts are, I feel like they want to take things to a place that can be more secure. But this is a card that's ruled by Saturn, so this is somebody that can also, as much as they'd want to give, they'll probably take, or they'll play that controlling card so that they're kind of in charge. And I'm not saying it to take like your voice away from like your connection. No, it's not about your voice. It's more about, that's just how they deal with things, because they're manipulators. Okay, so that's kind of how the play is. However, I feel like this person, whatever it is that they went to go do on their own, their plans fell through, nothing worked out. It may almost feel like they're coming back because there's nobody else there. And that's the same thing or that's one of the things that they may tell you is, I'm not coming back because nobody wants me, or no, it's going to be, they're coming back truly because they want a beginning with you, but they're not going to have fresh ideas for a beginning, okay? Because something is completely ending. So that new beginning is going to have to be built from scratch with the both of you, because like I said, this ending has been very heartbreaking. So it's not going to kind of materialize easily or quickly, okay? And I feel like for a lot of you with the World card, this energy, it's not just so much that they also want to move to like the next phase. This is somebody that wants to travel, okay? They want to travel or do the next thing and address the possibilities. Interestingly, the Ace of Wands normally can also talk about canceled travels, canceled plans. So if you two live apart from each other where travel is necessary, this person is weighing out some options. I don't know if they are thinking about wanting to show up, surprise you, reach out, call and ask if they can hang out. I don't know how the communication, how deep it is, the no contact, but they're trying to find a possible way to reach you or kind of link up with you. So the physical aspect of traveling may not necessarily be there, but they're trying to reach you, if you will. Like seriously, this person really, really, really wants you in their life right now. They really miss you. I feel like you miss them equally for sure, but we're seeing here where things are with you and them. So let's see, what has been the biggest challenge during this no contact? The Ten of Pentacles, building something strong and communicating about it and talking about each other's desires. whether somebody wanted to have a family and somebody didn't want to due to financial stability, or whether somebody wanted to have what's fine for now and not talk about the later because they may not be able to just, or they may not want to think that far out. I do feel like I feel like some of you, somebody broke off a proposal or an engagement. I really do. Some type of a commitment, some serious type of a commitment got broken up. And that's been the biggest challenge, is keeping things very kind of planted, and they're not right now. Okay, so the biggest thing is allowing, other issue is the time that it's taken to kind of get to this point where, you know, you were actually gonna go to the next phase with them, or they were gonna, and then somebody backed out. Okay, and so that's been very problematic. The desire, some of you could even have children with this person, or have even talked about having children, but at the end of the day, I feel like the bigger problem was loyalty could have been like an issue. Like somebody could have been leading the other person on with words, and when it really came time to kind of, you know, advance and grow again, or take the next big leap into the next phase, there was a disappointment. Somebody was like, I changed my mind, something like that. All right. And if you are, and I'm sorry to say this, but if you are in a long distance relationship, that kind of pattern and behavior is very easy to act onto the other person. Again, one time I was coming back on a plane ride home multiple years ago, and this girl was sitting next to me, and she's like, you know, talking. We got to talking, and she says, essentially, somebody from, she knew him before, ex-boyfriend, whatever. They started talking on Facebook, and I don't know what the story was, but you know, got serious, got real. You know, mom and dad. She was talking to his mom and stuff, and he's like, yeah, I want you to come out. She came all the way, plane ride, obviously, to the East Coast, and dude didn't show up. She showed up, didn't answer. She was really embarrassed and not upset. She was a grown woman. She handled it, but it was very frustrating. And we were talking about how easy it is when you're not in face to face all the time, how all these things sound, yeah, great, sure, no problem, easy, you know. So it just, you know, just to put it out there, if you're falling into that category, it could really put a lot of this in perspective, because it's easy to string along than to actually get things going. Okay, so that's kind of where I was trying to go with all of that. And it's kind of wild, because one person always seems to like believe in it, and the other person normally is like, oh, I got serious too fast. I didn't mean for it to be that, you know, that real. Oh, too bad, friend. Okay, look, the Chariot. Wow. So what does this situation need? I'm telling you, this person really misses you. They want to come back. They want to come back in a very focused way. They want to take a very decisive, ambitious move here, and they want to make the right decision. They want to do something to where not only will you accept or believe that they're meaning what they're saying, that it's going to open the possibility for some type of a reconnection or a visit, or kind of a reconciliation of some sort. Okay, but this is somebody, I feel like, as much as they want to move very fast, you know, they're really kind of unaware right now where you are emotionally. So they're I don't think they know, you know, what impact it may or may not cause if they actually try to, like, you know, reach you, or try to like kind of talk to you, or say, hey, can we kind of connect. I feel for a lot of you, you know, there's definitely, with this anxiety card and the Chariot card, there's definitely a focus here to kind of get your anxieties under control before you act on anything, especially if they reach out, because, you know, you want to feel like you can speak clearly, of course, but get your anxiety in control, because I feel like, again, this person doesn't know. They may know they've hurt you, and they can only imagine, but I don't feel like they understand the depth of that, is what I'm trying to say. So I feel like here, this somebody wants to overcome obstacles. They're very sincere about it, but they may not be very well equipped with all what they need to do, because they may be coming out of that player energy now for real, or at least wanting to desperately, but they're not going to necessarily perfect it, but they want to get it done right. If that makes any sense? Okay. Oh, the Three of Wands, what you want. Okay, so I feel like a lot of you want positivity and happiness here. I feel like it's only fair that you are presented with the truth and honesty here. Somebody's being open towards you and being sincere. I feel like, you know, whatever period of passion you've had with this person, you're okay kind of leaving some of that in the past. It's not like something you can just jump right back into right away. I feel like a lot of you are focusing on your own self-respect here, Aquarius. I don't know if you have some Aries in your energies as well, but there's a strong sense of commitment to the self is coming through. A lot of you here want to just focus on the positive and look ahead. I don't feel like you're holding on hope for them to come back, or because there's going to be a lot of work here to be done. But a lot of you are strong in your own place. You're growing at a very rapid pace. This whole experience, it may have left you, devastated to some degree, but you're in a place right now where your resilience is strong and coming forward. Okay, I feel for a lot of you, you could have been in a very frustrated place for a very long time, and so a lot of you here are just wanting to anticipate positivity. Okay, looking ahead though, I feel like for a lot of you, you've overcome a lot of obstacles. You really have. And the Chariot here is to kind of highlight that somebody also wants to overcome obstacles. And I feel like you did a good job. And honestly, look, the wands are on your side. You have both wands over here. And I feel like for a lot of you, stability and having a foundation is super, super important. It's not just something that you talk about. It's something that means something to you. So the commitment aspect of things was super, super important. You were committed all the way, or, as much as you can be, in a very dignified manner. And I don't necessarily think that your partner was in that space just like you were, though. Okay. All right. And then we have Judgment. Wow. 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 So I hope you're still here. The Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah. Look at this. The World. 21, 20, okay, so you have your wands on your side, and this person has the major arcanas on their side, and the overall, here, the Knight of Cups, we're looking at somebody that is very reactive, and they get very reactive because they don't want to get called out on their bad habits or on their patterns or on their behaviors. Okay, this is somebody that acts in a very kind of erratic way. Sometimes it comes across like they have the romantic mood swings, you know what I mean? And this is somebody when they want to avoid conflict, they lie. And I feel like overall that's been another issue here coming into this reading, because you were anticipating truth, clarity, or honesty and stuff like that, and you weren't necessarily getting that from them because they didn't want to be faced with kind of getting called out for the things that they were doing. Okay, and so for them here, what they want with this Judgment card, again, I feel like this is insane. I feel like this is somebody here that really wants a renewal. Okay, I feel like this is somebody that's gonna make a call to action, whether they're gonna fix themselves, whether they're gonna put themselves in some type of a box and give themselves goals to be a better person. Some of you, honestly, this person can go to therapy. It's not about therapy, but it could go to therapy, or they can cut some habits back. This is somebody here that wants to be looked at favorably. Okay, I feel for a lot of you, this is somebody that used to provoke reactions out of you, or cause problems quite a bit, or bring some drama here and there. And I feel like they're being aware, they're becoming aware to that like in themselves during this time out. I also, this is a card of reconciliation, to be very honest with you. I feel like whatever it is, this person kind of wants some type of uh a fresh start, some type of a click that will allow things to kind of be forgiven. Okay, I do feel like this is somebody that is coming to like a lot of realizations within themselves. They're awakening to who they are, or the things that they can be, or the things that they should be. Like, like if they're restricted and negative thinkers, maybe they need to be more loving and free giving to the people they care about. All right, but ultimately, again, I feel like this is somebody that wants to stop it all out. There's a lot of people that are talking and gossiping, perhaps, and bringing up the situation, or this person wants to cut it all out. Okay, so female, male energy, whatever energy this is somebody that wants a renewal and wants a new beginning, but they really want some cycles to completely end and be forgiven and just kind of focus on the future. Okay, I feel like if they don't act anytime soon, it's going to literally be because they have no idea how to approach this, and they may be trying to think it through, but they're going to want to act on something quick, because I don't feel like this person's going to let you go that easily. They may have let go, or put you in a position where you had to just, the breakup had to happen, right? But they're not done, and it's just so crazy because they cause so much problems, right? They cause so much grief and anxiety that it's just, I'm gonna be shocked if they actually reach you, how they're gonna make it right. Like, I feel like you're a very kind and forgiving person, Aquarius. You're like an understanding person, but this is not. I feel like you're in your power shoes here. You've you've gone through it and you're still hurting, but you're looking forward and you're very positive about things, and you're wanting to grow yourself and heal from certain things. So it's going to be very interesting if they do actually reach out or apologize or anything, how it's going to unfold. But they know that they owe you an apology. They do know that. All right, my beautiful Aquarius, I do hope you enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for your time. I sincerely appreciate it. Okay, if you're new, please don't forget to subscribe. And for everybody, please like these videos and hit the notification bell. Also, let me know in the comments how you're doing. I do love reading your comments. I really do. Whoever leaves them, thank you so much. All right, these are specific angel answers for you directly from your guides to you to answer anything that's on your mind. All right, use your discernment. It says this situation will improve. That's a positive card, I feel. Okay, a peaceful resolution. Look at that. I'm telling you, this person wants to come back and apologize and make it right and make it peace. I'm telling you, I know it's not meant to be about the reading, but I feel like they want like rainbows, like unrelated, and we have the rainbows, like, and wow, forgiveness. We've already talked about this. The judgment. They want to be forgiven. They want to be forgiven. They want to be forgiven. Oh my gosh. All right, so one final card here. If you've been to my channel before, you know what I'm about to do. And if you're new, I usually pull one card and I'll read the word message for you, and if I can shuffle, and whatever that word is, you can type it in the comments. It lets me know you stayed with me till the end, and it also lets me know you're claiming the reading. And your word is forgiveness. Oh! Forgiveness 3 times. You know, if you really want to do me a huge favor, say forgiveness, type forgiveness times 3, because that means you're paying attention to the whole reading. And I'm telling you what, they want to be forgiven. Okay, this is it. This is it. This is it. They're coming for that. They're gonna work for it. You'll find freedom and forgiveness. Okay. All right. So if you're hanging on to anything, you'll find freedom and forgiveness yourself. But I'm telling you, forgiveness is the theme of this reading. You forgiving them forgiving something. I don't know. Whatever it is, this is the theme. All right, beautiful Aquarius, I love you all so much. I'm so happy I finally completed all these readings. Sincerely love your patience and time. Take care.